Why? Why? The Goyim, the Goyim, who call themselves Jews, start writing in the Talmud that Moses' word is less important than the words of the Hacham. Why? I'm explaining to you the truth now. Because, especially after the Messiah, Isa, son of Virgin Mary, and through the medieval time, there was a lot of gypsy cult magic within these communities, especially in Europe. The palaces and the royal families in Europe know about this. They dealt with this. They used to see a lot of dreams, the Hachams. The dreams is all about seeing Moses coming to them and saying to them, "You have nothing to do with me." Moses himself is saying, "Nothing. You have nothing to do with God who sent me, the God who made me guide the Israelite. Nothing." And they used to see a lot of dreams like this. So they decide, and they saw it even among youngs. I saw this dream about him, Moses, pushing me and saying, "Away from from what I am about." Then they write it in the Talmud that the Hachams, part of their cult, that the words of the Chacham is more important than Moses himself and all messengers of Bani Israel. This is in the 8th century. They start announcing 8th century, after even Islam. Moses is coming and seeing them, and dreams is like visions. Keep away from Judah, keep away from Yehudiya. And then they start to say, what? You know what? Write it down. Write it down. Even if you see Moses in your dreams attacking you and saying, wrong what you're doing, wrong what the work you're doing, this magic, these things of you, the manipulation you're working on it, the way you represent Yehudi, and he's against it, don't look into him. They need to educate the youth, especially those Hachams, who are involving in some sort of satanic dimensional magic. Look at the star, which got nothing to do with David. 2 dimensions. It's in the flag. You see the flag? This is their truth. Satan bath, hellfire, the oven. Who helped them? The cross of the devil, the Antichrist. This is it. The machine of Gog Magog. Now we need to help those who call themselves Jews so that we would have a legitimate reason to fuck Middle East by the so-called Israeli state. And this is the Jews. They're returning back based on what? This is the filth of the cross and the filth of the satanic star. The filth you choose. Even if the Messiah was crucified, the cross shouldn't have anything. And even if he was crucified, and he was not, you shouldn't say that he died for your sin. This is the biggest crime of those who call themselves Christian. This is how it is. Your faith got nothing to do with Isa, peace be upon him. And those who call themselves Jews, let's focus on those groups. I'm not going to go to the so-called Hindus, so-called Buddhists, because you are behind empowering dark. There is darkness in these nations, India and China. You start for this, Abdalin. And peace be upon him, Muhammad said, he's even talked about the reptile, the world of reptiles. And you start following those people, and they lost it. This is how it is. Don't be angry with the truth. Don't be angry. This is how the devil is using you and creating all of this bloodshed and problems and bringing the curse of God Almighty, with great respect, of course, to those who call themselves anti-Zionist Jews, and then the good people who are practicing their faith, the so-called Christian, and not involving themselves in creating any unjust. Okay? I don't mean you. Thank you. But just understand why it's in the Talmud. They educate themselves, but not now, before. Not now. Now they are far away even from the magic. There will be. But still, what Moses say is not more important than what the Hakam say. If the Hakam, because Moses, if he's here, he will be the biggest enemy of this so-called Israeli state. Wallahi, he will be biggest. He will say, keep away from the Western Wall. Keep away, you and your hat. Get out, you and your hat. Leave it. Leave it as God have sent Muhammad to liberate it and make it the way. Get out. He will fight them. He will attack them. Him and Solomon and David, all of them, Daniel, definitely Isa. They are more. I mean, when you deal with the Israelis before 2,000 years, their crime is nothing comparing to these people. Wallahi, I'm not talking rejecting Isa. I'm saying the practices that Isa came and said wrong to it, and how they dealt with the Roman. Now, wallahi, terrible, unbelievable how they are practicing. They live a life bringing the wrath. A'udhu billah. This is unbelievable. Of course, I'm not going to talk about the so-called Shiite and this. That's it.